Hello, Lena. How are you today? I hope you are doing well. Good. Welcome back once again to Basic 7 English language class. So I'm just going to continue with the second part of the introduction to Basic 7 English language. And today I'm going to finish with the scope so that in our third lesson we'll start with grammar. Alright, so I think in our previous lessons I discussed the strands, I discussed the oral language, explained the substrands, reading, its substrands, grammar usage and its substrand. Today I'll quickly move on to writing and its substrands. Now under writing, that is what we previously know as composition or essay writing. This time it's termed writing. Now we talk about writing. The first substrand here is production and distribution of writing. So to write any essay, you and I know we are supposed to put words together to form sentences, and the sentence will come together to form paragraph. So what we're doing under production and distribution of writing is that all the things we have learned in grammar, we are going to use them to learn how to use them to construct good sentences in order to make a very good paragraph, which will end up giving us a nice write-up as an essay. So that's what we're doing under the first substrand. And the second substrand, which is text, types, and purposes. That is what is the same as what we previously known as the essays. The essay type like letter writing, arguments, and then descriptive essays. All those types. That's what have been categorized or named text types and purposes. And then building and presenting knowledge is where we'll see how best we can go beyond writing just an essay to put materials together to see the future of being a writer. So practically that is what to go into what writing at this level. So this time we are actually trying to build your language skills to be a better writer in the future. Then the final part and the new one, which was not in Basic 6, is literature. So I think this one is new. So I'll take my time and introduce it at the appropriate time. And our literature, I'll be looking at prose, drama, and poetry. For these ones, I know you have heard of it because in your previous class, that is Basic 6, you discussed prose, drama, and poetry and the oral language. But this time, it has been termed literature. It has been given its rightful title. So look at it in details and you will enjoy the literature because it's one of the interesting sections or strands of the language. So basically that's the scope, or this is the scope of English. Basically, this is the end of the scope of English language at the junior high level. So this is what we'll be doing. Alright, now these things are no different from what we did in our previous class. I'm going to explain what I meant by whatever we're doing here is a little step up of what we did in the previous class. What I meant is that we are going to build on all the things we learned. So we'll still be doing nouns here again. We're doing adjectives. Almost everything that we did in basic, we'll be doing them, but just that we are going to build on them. So based on them, we expand our knowledge in these areas. And also our activities and exercises we did are going to be a little bit step up, difficult. The group tasks are going to be a little bit involving. All the writings we'll be doing, we have to improve on our vocabularies and use advanced ones. So basically, that's what I meant by everything's going to step up a little bit. Alright, so now I'm going to give you an assignment. So the assignment is going to be below the video as usual. Write it nicely, take a shot and send it to my WhatsApp. I'll reply you and do all the corrections and interactions over there. Alright, so that will be it for today, and I think I'll meet you in our next class. Not forgetting, take notes. We'll be having English lessons on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Alright, I'll see you in our next lesson.